Swinburne University of Technology.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's graduation and award conferral ceremony is about to begin. Swinburne University of Technology Chancellor, Mr. Bill Scales, AO, will preside over the ceremony. Mr. Bill Scales will be preceded into the hall by Ms. Danita Duggan, the mace bearer. The mace is a symbol of institutional authority and is carried as a symbolic weapon of protection. We ask that you respect the dignity of the occasion and remain in your seat throughout the ceremony, especially while graduates are being presented on stage. Please turn any mobile phones off now. In case of emergency, the exit doors are located at the rear of the hall. The academic procession is about to enter the hall. Would you please stand?
Please remain standing for the National Anthem. The words are on the inside back cover of your program. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and please be seated. My name is Tony Reid, the University Registrar, and I'd like to welcome you here to today's graduation ceremony. This is one of 5 ceremonies the University is holding this week for nearly 2,000 Swinburne graduates across the higher education and TAFE divisions. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the people who are here on stage. Seated at the centre of the stage is Mr. Bill Scales, AO, Chancellor of the University, who will preside over this ceremony. The Chancellor is joined today by Associate Professor Dora Tunstall, the Associate Dean for Teaching and Learning at the Faculty of Design, and Professor Kay Lipson, Dean, Faculty of Higher Education, Lilydale, both of whom will be presenting graduates. Mr. Graham Goldsmith from University Council, Dr. Natalie Ebenrutter, the 2006 Fulbright postgraduate recipient in the field of Visual and Performance Arts and a PhD graduate at Swinburne University. We also have PhD graduates from the Faculty of Design and the Faculty of Higher Education, Lilydale, who will be graduating at this ceremony. Other people seated on the stage include professors, academics and administrative staff from faculties and institutes who have played such a large part in the success of today's graduates. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Mr. Bill Scales, Chancellor of the University, to formally open proceedings.
Members of the University Council, members of staff, distinguished guests, importantly, of course, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Swinburne University of Technology, it is with great pleasure that I welcome you to this graduation and award conferral ceremony. We are very pleased that so many of you have been able to come to celebrate with us and the graduates this very important occasion. This ceremony acknowledges the academic and research achievements of our students and represents a very significant part of their process of their lifelong learning. As a mark of respect to Australia's Indigenous people, Swinburne University of Technology acknowledges the Wurundjeri people as the traditional custodians of the land where we now meet to conduct this very important ceremony. On the occasion of this ceremony, the Council and staff of the University wish to share their pride and their congratulations with the graduates on their achievement. For all of us, this is a very special occasion. For the graduates, it means the culmination of years of study, hard work, and of course now achievement. For the parents, families and friends of the graduates, it means that all the sacrifices which you have made and that all of the support which you have given to the graduates here today have now finally been rewarded. I'm sure that you, just like us, feel a great sense of pride and happiness in seeing your friend or your family member succeed in this most significant of ways. For the academic and administrative staff of the university, there is enormous satisfaction in seeing our students successfully complete their course of studies. While this ceremony rightly celebrates the achievement of our students, it's also an important occasion for the university. Swinburne prides itself on the quality of the teaching and learning it provides and the excellence of its research. This celebration gives public recognition of Swinburne's ongoing commitment to provide our students with a range of high-quality educational qualifications. These qualifications will assist them to make an ongoing contribution to their chosen profession, there'll be no doubt about that, and very importantly for Swinburne, given its heritage, it will also help them to make a very significant contribution to their chosen community. Swinburne is committed to being a nationally and an internationally recognised institution where our education programs and our research are relevant to the world community as well as, of course, to Australia. We're committed to this goal because increasingly, and the graduates here today will be no exception to the rule, but our graduates are required to work outside of Australia, and many of them, and you will be amongst them of course, well-established, very successful international careers. And of course, our researchers routinely cooperate and collaborate with scholars from right around the world. I now call upon Mr. Tony Reid, Registrar of the University and Director of Student Operations, to verify that the graduands listed in the program are in fact eligible to receive their awards.
Chancellor, I have the honour to inform you that in accordance with the statutes and regulation of Swinburne University of Technology, the graduates who will be presented at this ceremony, all who have applied to have their award conferred in absentia, have fulfilled the conditions prescribed and are entitled to the award of bachelor degree, graduate certificate, graduate diploma, master degree and Doctor of Philosophy as appropriate of Swinburne University of Technology.
Could I ask all of the graduates to please stand for the conferral of awards? Please stand. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Swinburne University of Technology, I admit the duly authorised graduates here present and those in absentia to the appropriate awards and to all of the rights and all of the privileges of those awards. Let me be the first to congratulate you, but ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate these people on their achievement. Congratulations, well done. Please take your seats. I now call upon Associate Professor Dory Tunstall, the Associate Dean for Learning and Teaching of the Faculty of Design, to present her graduates.
I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all the graduates from the Faculty of Design this morning. The graduates here today have been provided with a learning experience that is quite unique. The Faculty of Design pioneered industry placement in the early 1960s, and it's still one of our most popular pathways for high-achieving students to graduate with an honors qualification and industry experience. Our design, film, and television students can also access a free online portfolio system. This remains theirs once they graduate and provides a platform to showcase their portfolio and show reels to prospective clients and employers. Our students regularly participate in national and international competitions across many fields. For example, our film and television students recently represented Australia at the Asia Pacific Animation Challenge for their animated short film, Tweet Revenge. Another student, Chris Scott Barker, won the competition to create a music clip for Melbourne band Kiss Chassis. Our connections with international colleagues are also critical to our students' experiences here at Swinburne. For example, Swinburne's film and television students recently showcased a series of short films, photography, and trinkets from a recent study tour in Berlin. Graduates, congratulations again on your significant achievement here today. I wish you the best with your future endeavors. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the graduates on whom you have conferred an award. For Bachelor of Design and Communication Design, Remancito Abuela. Emma Lee Amory. Melissa Angelovsky. Christina Antoniou. Eduardo Nicolas Azagra. Rachel May Baker. Amina Balagic. David Michael Blight. Ricky Brown. Michael Stephen Clifford. Caitlin Coates. Ashley Lauren Downs. Casey Lee Eastwell. Megan Annabelle Edwards. Casey Louise Eigner. Francis Colucci. Dolly Hioy. Thomas Huyn. Emmanuel Joy Javier. Jessica Renee Johnson. Hui Tong Gua. Jenna Diane Leslie. Adrian Lim Chen Jui. Caitlin Link. Dominic Frank Luca. Nitin Luxemon. Olivia Fleur Main. Emma Louise Mannion. Tess Josephine Malani. Alessandro Giuseppe Monfort. Mark Joseph Aruba. Deanna Jasmine Peters. Nicole Michelle Richards. Catherine Rhoda. Juan Carlos Saiz. Hiran Davinda Silva. Lisa Lindsay Sinot. Marianne Cecilia Turner. Aaron John Tyler. Adriana Mary Ware. James Andrew Willis. Amanda Louise Windall. Leah Maya Zernowski. Zalia Barford. John Wilfred Daniel Calpo. Hamish William Cox. David Camille Cherniavkowski. Kirk Reginald Franklin. Christopher John Holford. Ted Takyan Lee. Raymond Lai. Matilda Jane Liston. James Peter Reed. Nicholas Adam Stanway. Dylan James Straw. Benjamin Wang. For the Bachelor of Design in Interior Design, Sarah Angela Bataya. Lina Bu Karim. Natasha Alexandra Komeli. Laura Whitney Dinsom. Sharika Vendilla Fernando. Xin Hua Ho. Rebecca Angelique Hobson. Amy Johnson. Priscilla Angela Cubertu. Jessica Majaya Langdon. Chloe Cinzia Madrigali. Bridget Christine Mahan. Jade Rebecca Netterton. Dimitra Protosaltis. Naira Taimanian. Su Chin Sing. David Dominic Tamino. Kathy Trudkowski. Umi Vashi. Nicole Ann Whedon. Zita Mok Chuek Ying. For the Bachelor of Design in Multimedia Design, Matthew Luke Bardol. James Murray Burnett. Catherine Elizabeth Chan. Jamie Aspina. Lena Nguyen Lan Lee. Anna Mikulich. Yevgeny Metinovetsky. Karin Jie Yong Ong. Ashmira Locadia Cecilia Oxenbauer. Alexander Julian Polisi. Leslie Joy Ramos. Alexander David Reeve. Lucille Jade Trotter. Juen Ming Wong. For the Bachelor of Film and Television, Emily Judith Anthony. Emily Jane Barrow. Stuart Michael Baines. Alexander Nicholas James Bernacci. Marley Cesari. Dylan Wayne Coburn. Carrie Lynn Durham. David Aaron Fairknell. Tess Helena Forrest. Jamie Lee Gillespie. Catherine Jean Gillespie. Andrew Leon Goldsmith. Jeremy James Guzman. Jack Francis Haley. Rebecca Ruth Heel. Mark Houghton. Lucas Jolie. Timothy Lau. Juan Louis Lee. Nicholas Daniel Mason. Liam John Merrick. Evan James Monroe Smith. Justin Oliyar. Ben Daniel Osborne. Costas Ousas. Carlo Peritore. Lachlan James Pivy. Thomas Edward Pollard. Stephen Protunda. Jason Dennis Watopoulos. Daniel Ryan Ridderford. Michael Joseph Salim. Liza Marnie Schulberg. Zach Hearn Singstock. Daniel Patrick Smith. Rennie John Watson. Thomas Oscar Zagoda. For the Bachelor of Design in Communication Design, Rebecca Kira Karen. Rebecca Naomi Goldsmith. Janice Lai. Daniel Luke Saad. Shai Marley Stratton. Cal Stump. For the Bachelor of Design Honors in Communication Design, Melissa Jane Beal. Melissa Ann Chubb. Chloe Unya Louise Dam. Jane Marie Phoebe. Sarah Elizabeth Graham. Kate Sarah Hornstein. Wade Francis Ginfrey. Marie Elizabeth McDonald. Caitlin Ann Meyer. Jake Philip Muir. Carlo Musset. Sanam Alazi Naragi. Julio Cesar Ramirez. Luke Stephen Savidis. Melanie Helena Stowe. Prum Annabelle Swift Trewick. Catherine Renee Wall. Jessica Gloria Wilding. John Peter Wilson. Sheena Sheikh. For the Bachelor of Design, Honors in Industrial Design, Michael David Batchelor. Catherine Louise Bednars. Leonard Barnaby Ewanson. Alexander James Hay. Lily Louise Hockley. Ellen John Kiernan. Michael Kevin Kitchenham. Brandon Jin Su Liu. Adrian Kwa Huing Lim. For the Bachelor of Design Honors in Interior Design, Mona Edwards. Kara Jane Gabrielle. Joshua Edmund Gray. Lauren Jane Hepner. Mireille Lyon. For the Bachelor of Design Honors in Multimedia Design, Peter James Arena. Amy Samantha Biggs. Tom alias Brunston. Nathan Henry Campbell. Ju Mei Chan. Martin Coughlin. Katrina Harrison Stroud. Yuri Kardashian. Sally Elizabeth Mail. George Francis McQueen. Thomas Neil McQueen. Jonathan Miller. Jennifer Caroline Nixon. Cameron James Pierce. Matthew Petrak. Paul Aaron Tippett. Jushin Jacqueline Rachel Seg. Adam Douglas Walker. Corey Peter Williams. For the Bachelor of Design in Multimedia Design, Robert O. Robert. Min Tran Yuen. Damir Sarajli. For the Bachelor of Film and Television Honors, Andrew Keene. Rise William Mitchell. Michael James Nichols. Lachlan Mark Ryan. Jonathan Andrew Sumner. For the Graduate Diploma of Design and Communication Design, Julie Asal Cook. For the Master of Design and Communication Design, Sixto Junior Tantionco. Luisa Trien Vulma. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the graduate on whom you have conferred the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. The thesis citations are printed in the graduation ceremony program. For the Doctor of Philosophy, Blair George Francis Keyes. Thesis titled, Science and Design, Surface Modification for Timber Window Frames. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Blair George Francis Keyes for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. For the Doctor of Philosophy, Diane Summons. Thesis titled, Design Quality, Evaluating Quality as a Tool and the Potential Impact upon Design Outcomes of Quality Framework. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Diane Summons for the degree of Philosophy. For the Doctor of Philosophy, Christine Thong. Thesis title, Industrial Design for New Materials Development Based on Microwave Modified Timber. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Christine Thong for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. For the Doctor of Philosophy, Clementine Maureen Thurgood. Thesis title, Development of a Light-Emitting Diode Touches Top Scope to Investigate the Mere Exposure Effect. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Clementine Marie Thurgood for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. That concludes the awards for the Faculty of Design. I now call upon Professor Kay Lipson, the Dean of Faculty of Higher Education, Lilydale, to present her graduates.
I think it's been a wonderful ceremony so far, and I do think that it's probably a good time now to just shake your hands. Lots of clapping, and can I say, perfectly allowable, cheering, whistling, stomping and screaming to come, we hope. So, it is my great pleasure now to tell you a little bit about our faculty. The Faculty of Higher Education Lilydale is a multidisciplinary faculty offering university degrees in the areas of business, communication, social science and technology. The faculty continues to expand, now incorporating 110 staff, 2,000 on-campus students and 3,500 students studying online. With research active staff in the areas of psychology, sociology, statistics, business and economics, writing, media and communications, marketing, tourism and IT, the faculty is dedicated to increasing its research profile. The faculty has a long tradition of recognition for teaching excellence. In 2010, the Australian Learning and Teaching Council recognised the faculty's achievements by awarding us 3 citations. One for teaching excellence in the areas of business law, another for developing personalised postgraduate learning experiences, and the third for inspiring incarcerated students to achieve academic success. The faculty also received an ALTC Program Award for Innovation in Online Learning, the first time Swinburne has ever received this accolade. In 2000, the faculty established a relationship with Open Universities Australia to provide undergraduate and postgraduate online programs. Since then, uptake of online education has dramatically increased, and in 2010, the faculty recorded its 50,000th unit enrolment, establishing itself as a leader in the industry on provision of online education. Our high-quality programs mean high-quality graduates. With a 95% graduate employment rate, I can confidently state that the faculty successfully prepares its students for real-world careers. Just have a sip of my gin and tonic. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom you have conferred an award. For the Bachelor of Business, Madeline Louise Anderson. Samantha Burley. Victoria Lee Safay. Sarah Claire Chambers. Johnny Wite Chung. Deborah Justine Copeland. Lauren Eve Dimstus. Scott David Duncan. Nathan Derek Fradley. Dean Christopher Francis. Kerry Josephine Hall. Russell Neil Hoskin. Daniel Michael Iaconis. Judy Fong Ming Yap. Margaret Yates. Cody Allen Jones. Kelly Ann Jones. Prudence Louise Lang. Paul Robert Lyons. James Joseph Michael Mazzoni. Yumer Memon. Arash Merkazimi. Alexandra Marie Mosca. Deanne Catherine Palmieri. Bill Paniyotu. David Parry. Heath Mark Pericote. Hassett Samuel. Tara Morgan Scott. Bojan Stankovic. Miriam Taylor. Matthew Trigard. Damien Andre Valente. Brianna Wall. Philip Sherrier. Amanda Yeomans. For the Bachelor of Business in Accounting, Ramona Caroline Albert Alex. Mohammed Fauzi Asmawi. Matthew James Barclay. Kate Elizabeth Baxter. Corinne Michelle Calf. Kelly Marie Cleven. Anthony David Cullen. Azalea Darawala. Catherine Ellen Hartley. Marion Grace Horsfall. Sarah Elizabeth James. Naresh Arjan Jagat Nathan. Simona Maria Johnston. Anthony Michael Lasala. Ho Hua Liang. Michael Mandicos. Benjamin J. Marshall. Janine Faye Martin. Lisa Claire Martin. Larissa Rhiannon Morgan. Alison Murphy. Jason Patel. Manouk Mike Puskool. Janice Reynolds. Daniel Gregory Rice. Kasimran Kaur Singh. Danielle Teresa Smith. For the Bachelor of Business in E-Commerce, Jingjung Ti, thank you. the Bachelor of Business in Tourism and Management, Kina Charlotte Jolner. Marley Faruseth. Mark Henson. Nicholas Mark Hodges. Sheetal Ram. Matthew Stephen. Nguyen Maitran. For the Bachelor of Business in Tourism and Management and the Diploma of Hospitality Management, Samuel Michael Jones. Deanne Elise Mason. For the Bachelor of Social Science, Chloe Allen. Angela Maria Bathel. Damien de Cosmo. Whitney Droff. Caitlin Louise Fernanda. Karen Deborah Fossey. Janelle Louise Fox. Rosalie Elizabeth Frankish. Jessica Elizabeth Gibbons. Amy Michelle Gordon-Brown. Madison Eloise Hope. Sonia Maria Hoskin. Tess Alexandra Joy. Linda Morch. Rebecca Elise Soteropoulos. Belinda Spoto. Francis John Paul Stefanucci. Bree Margaret Tapper. Amanda Thomas. Alana Gabrielle Weber. For the Bachelor of Social Science in Psychology, Indali Jessie Brooks. Stephanie Brooke Conley. Thomas Edouard Johan Fernandez. Ferdinand, sorry. Nina Harrison. Justine Kowalik. For the Bachelor of Technology in Information Systems, Jeremy Joseph. Joseph Lenevis. Daniel Jabez Morris. Paul Stephen Nichols. Ian Webster. Katrin Wilhelm. For the Bachelor of Business, Shifei Zhu. For the Bachelor of Business and Advanced Diploma of Business in Marketing, Catherine Elizabeth Axiak. Wei Wei Shu Kelvin. Lisa Jane Kerwin. Christian Palmieri. Joshua Sigmund Sessler. For the Bachelor of Communication, Hayley Albertine Brown. For the Bachelor of Social Science, Cecilia Stephanie Castanon. For the Master of Arts in Writing, Carolyn Ann Cliff. Kate Lorraine Hughes. Beverly Diane McDonald. For the Master of Business in E-Business and Communication, Mahishan Anthony Candaya. For the Master of Commerce, Joel Joseph Archie. Ian Maxwell Donald. For the Master of Technology in Business Systems Design and Management, Victoria Lynn Fennell. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the graduate on whom you have conferred the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. The thesis citations are printed in the graduation ceremony program. For the Doctor of Philosophy, Joanne Lindsay Allen. Thesis title for Joanne, Fate and Free Will in Speculative Fiction. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Joanne Lindsay Allen for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. For the Doctor of Philosophy, Glenda Banks. Thesis title, Migrating from Non-Fiction to Fiction, Writing Between Porous Borders. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Glenda Banks for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. For the Doctor of Philosophy, Laurent Denis Boulanger. Thesis title, Better Dead Than Never, a Novel in Exegesis. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Laurent Denis Boulanger for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. For the Doctor of Philosophy, Larian Marie Fonseca. Thesis title, A Journey Around Myself, an Archaeological Exploration of Identity. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Larian Marie Fonseca for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Chancellor, on behalf of Associate Professor Alex Tuszewski, Associate Dean, Swinburne Professional Learning, I have the honour to present to you the graduates on whom you have conferred an award. For the Graduate Certificate of Teaching and Learning in Higher Education, Kenneth Graham McInnes. For the Graduate Certificate in Learning and Teaching Higher Education, Janet Elizabeth Fitzel. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you the final awards of the ceremony. For the award of Bachelor of Social Science Psychology, Marina Gattis. For the Bachelor of Design Communication Design, Debbie Barry. For the Bachelor of Social Science Psychology, Bianca Comfort. For the Bachelor of Design Interior Design, Samuel Davey. For the Bachelor of Design Communication Design, Benjamin Morgan. For the Bachelor of Business, Matthew de Gilmy. For the Bachelor of Business E-Commerce, Babagini Mafisa. For the Bachelor of Design Honours in Multimedia Design, Andrea Kostanyanki. For the Bachelor of Business Accounting, Janini Ganeshan. And for the Bachelor of Business Accounting, Rashid Bakhtari. Chancellor, that concludes the awards for today. I now call upon Ms Deborah Copeland, who graduated today with a Bachelor of Business, to speak on behalf of the graduates.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the University Council, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Today, each student in this room has reached the end of their journey. We are all here to celebrate our graduations. On behalf of the graduating students, I would sincerely like to thank everyone who has supported us on our way. From the very beginning, we have felt like a part of the university community. Swinburne has a fantastic reputation, not only for its standard of teaching, but for its close, supportive environment. The staff at Swinburne especially deserve our thanks for their assistance over the years. Every student here has been taught by people who have a passion for what they do. We must also thank our classmates for accompanying us on this journey. It has been a privilege to share the classroom with people aiming for the same goals. But it's not just assignments and exams that make up a degree, it is also about growing as a person, something we couldn't have done without the invaluable support of our friends and families. Throughout all the challenges and rewards, they've been there for us, helping us fit in some leisure time, offering financial assistance, and listening to us. For all of us, this is a very proud moment, and something we have worked towards for a number of years. We are honoured to have you here with us today, celebrating our success. Now, as we look at starting our new journeys, we acknowledge those who have contributed to our studies. The knowledge, friendships, and experiences we have gained during our time at Swinburne will help us succeed on whichever path we choose. To my fellow students, congratulations and good luck for the future.
And thank you, Deborah. To Swinburne graduates, I know that today is the culmination of years of hard work and that during this time you've had the encouragement and help of family and friends. On yours and the university's behalf, I do wish to thank them most sincerely for their support of your studies while you've been with us here at Swinburne, and of course particularly for being here today to see you graduate. I'm sure that they, like us, are incredibly proud of all that you have achieved. Graduates, I'm now going to ask you to stand, turn and face your friends and relatives and join with me in applauding them for all that they've done for you. Let's stand and applaud them. Thank you, graduates. Please take your seats. Graduates, I think I probably ought to take this opportunity again on your behalf to thank the academic and administrative staff of the university for their contribution to your education here at Swinburne. Could I ask all of the academic staff and all of the administrative staff also to please rise? Please rise. Let's thank them as well. Thank you very much. Thank you. Natalie, you can join the staff if you like as well. Natalie's here because her mother graduated with a PhD today. She's just arrived from France to be here with her mother. Natalie, thank you very much for being here today. It's terrific to have you. Graduates, I do hope that you will consider that this is really the beginning of a lifelong association with us here at Swinburne. I know it's become a bit cliched, but in fact, education is a continuing process, and many of you will realise that. Some of you will go on to study master's degrees, like some of the graduates have received today. Some of you will also decide that you want to go and continue PhDs, and if you do, we do hope that you might consider coming back and studying with us here at Swinburne. We think we provide an outstanding education for anybody who wants to continue with their education. You will find it becomes necessary in whatever field of endeavour you take up, and we're here and ready to assist you if you do want to take that next step. I would also encourage you to participate in the activities of the Swinburne Alumni Association. You may not quite recognise it yet, but many of you will need each other over the next 20 or so years. And the Alumni Association is there to put you in contact with your school friends, your university colleagues, to be able to help you to get through those little challenges that you will find professionally over the next 10 or 20 years or so. So even if you are leaving Melbourne, as I know some of you are, you can in fact continue with your participation at Swinburne through the Alumni Association. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude the formal part of this Swinburne graduation and award conferral ceremony, I once again offer my congratulations to all who have received an award today, and can I say from the bottom of my heart, well done and thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Excuse me. On behalf of the members of Council and the university community, I invite you to join us for refreshments which will be served in the foyer outside. Would you now please stand while the official party, academic procession and procession of graduates leave the hall?